much about conchs, but Caleb found a legal one.
What are we going to do with those?
Nom, 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 nom.
Nom nom nom.
I'll come and eat them. But I'm not going to eat them. I don't like to.
It's our first full day in Bimini. Got here yesterday. We're out here looking for some conch and exploring. Is this Pigeon Key or?
Pigeon Key. It's right next between East Bimini, North Bimini,
So
South Bimini.
turn right over there. There's our marina right over there. On the other side of that big boat is our Illuminate. So, just right across the way here. Go explore. Grab your hammer. They say you want to do it 1, 2, so you're going to beat it right up in here with a crack in it.
Is that blood? What's that? That's water. What? Sure, I think so. Yeah. Where is he?
Well, and then you're supposed to grab his foot and pull him out. He's really tucked back up in there.
It's a big old shell.
Yeah, why don't you just break the whole shell? And then
His foot's just so tucked in there.
He's fighting me.
Oh, that is not what I thought it would be.
That's a conch. That's it.
That's conch.
What is it?
There's his eyes.
You cut him open?
No, I just pulled him out.
Oh, then he's
What's
cooking.
that?
That's his skin.
It looks like.
You wanted to try it.
Yeah, but now that I see that, never, ever, not under.
What do you think, Tiger? You can have some. Go for it, buddy.
What?
This is very tough. It's very hard. I set my vegetables for the conch salad. There's my cleaned conch right there.
It tastes like water. What is that salsa?
Yeah,
With conch in it, I think.
just try it.
Does it have conch?
Yes.
Conch salad.
So how did you make it?
Very much like I make my ceviche, but a couple ingredients a little different. But once you get the conch out and cleaned, chop it up in real small pieces. Put it in a bowl with lime, lemon juice, and orange juice. And then I chopped up just tomato, onion, and green bell pepper. They say you can do sweet bell pepper, so like an orange or yellow or whatnot. That's what they had at the grocery store, so that's what we used. That was it. I could see where I could make some twists on it, or I could do some mango. Probably needs a little bit of salt and cilantro. Love cilantro and everything. So.
Continuing our exploration of Bimini, we snorkeled Bimini Road, a geometric undersea highway, hoping to find the lost city of Atlantis. As we cruised in our Highfield dinghy along the docks of North Bimini, we were reminded of the effects that COVID has had, with hundreds of vacant boat slips everywhere you look.
Our next stop south was SS Epona. This ship started its life out during World War II. It was made out of concrete because steel was in short supply. It was used to transport troops back and forth across the Atlantic. After the war, it got sold a number of times and ended up in the Bahamas. It was used to store rum during the rum running days when they would sneak rum from the Bahamas over to Florida. In 1926, the hurricane washed it to its current location, and it has not moved since.
We positioned ourselves at North Cat Cay so we could cross the Great Bahama Bank the next morning. Sadly, we had to inform Caleb it's a private island, and we will not be going ashore to explore.
Good morning. It is early. It is 6:20 in the morning. We are getting ready to cross the Bahama Bank. Good winds and weather today. We're going to have between 10 and 14 knots of wind coming from the east. We're going into the east, so it's straight on for us, which for our trawler actually is pretty comfortable.
That's how I like it, yeah.
Yeah, we don't like it from the side. It's really rolly, and we don't like it really following us too much either. But tomorrow looks absolutely gorgeous. Very, very calm wind. So what we're going to try and do is get across the Bahama Bank today, and then to Chubb, and then we'll go from, which is in the Berry Islands, and then we're going to try and get from Chubb down to Nassau, and then down to hit a quick pit stop for fuel in Nassau, and then carry on down to the Exumas, the north end of the Exumas. I think Highborn Cay is what we're shooting for. So today's about a 9.5 hour day of cruising. Tomorrow would be about 4.5 hour chunks with a stop in the middle there for fuel. And then the day after that, it's like 4 or 5 days of really ugly winds, like 30 plus knot winds. So that's why we're moving now. That's why we are up here before sunset. Turn around. Sunrise. Sunset. It's early. It looks pretty dark in the video, but I promise you the sun's coming up over there. Just in 5 minutes, it's gotten lighter already. We're really excited. It's
I'm a little nervous. The Bahama Bank's not deep, but it's our longest crossing ever without seeing any land. The weather's not perfect, but we move based on weather most of the time, and we didn't want to get stuck in Bimini or South Cat Cay or Chubb for a week, or who knows how long, especially with winter coming, all the northerly winds come. So we're going to try to get as south as we can, as fast as we can, and then start moving our way back up north. So we've got some weather windows, so we're going to go.
Yeah, we figure if we can get to the north end of the Exumas, then we can kind of slow down and work our way down towards Georgetown and around from there. The stuff in the north that we're kind of skipping right now, when we come, if we ever come back this direction, we can catch it, or we'll just have to catch it some other time. So you can't do everything all the time. You got to work with the weather window you got, right?
Yeah.
Got a fish on.
Oh, he's huge.
His fighting broke off in his jaw.
That is another Cerro, I believe.
I got a big
Chris,
Don't let go of the pole. I gotta get him untangled, so just wait a second.
I got bears too, almost that big. Pull it out of the
Reel yours in, Carter. Now we're coming up on the Northwest Channel, which is basically the tongue of the ocean. You've got the Berry Islands over here, you've got Andros over there, and we're in 12 feet of water, and on the other side of this pole it's going to drop off to like 1,500 feet of water really, really fast. So right now we're picking up these big ocean swells that are coming in, and they're kind of funneling into this pass. So nothing crazy right now. Some threes every once in a while coming through. But that's the swell that we're feeling is caused by that channel coming in from the tongue of the ocean.
Just the last 3 miles till we get to Chubb, and the winds have picked up. It's kind of miserable. Chris is up top with a jacket, and he kind of weathers the storm while I sit down below and watch. We make the kids go inside during this kind of weather. Welcome to the Berry Islands. After 9 hours, 9.5 hours of cruising, we finally made it. It's quite rolly today. There's a little storm set up.
Last day and a half have been pretty frustrating. We got to what's the name of that island? Chubb Cay or no? Yeah, Chubb Cay. The weather has changed on us, and we had to make a choice. Chubb Cay is expensive to stay at, not a lot to do because it's a private island. We go to Nassau, but we get stuck there for a week, and Nassau's expensive, and we wouldn't be able to make it on down to the Exumas. Our generator stopped working last night, so we can't make water. Can't run air conditioners. I think it's a fuel issue, but we'll see. We're working on that. So what we're going to do is we're going back the way we came, back through the Northwest Passage, and we're going to up to I think it's a Great Harbor, and that's the northern end of the Berries. And it's more reasonable there. They got good anchorages because we got bad weather coming in for the next week. They got a reasonable marina there if we need to go into the marina for some reason. And then today we're in what we call quartering seas, where they're coming at us from this angle, going that way, and it picks the boat up like this and spins it like this. And it's Jolene's least favorite way to travel. We have found that by slowing down and just idling, it's much more comfortable, but it's just really, this cruising lifestyle is not just all glamour and fun, and it's a lot of work, and especially with an older boat like this. So hopefully we can get up where we're going today in the next 4 or 5 hours. It's been frustrating. It's been a tough day and a half.
We made it safely to Great Harbor Cay in the North Berries, and we just needed to walk around and get off the boat for a bit.
We are at the clubhouse, is what they call it. This used to be the clubhouse for the golf course that was on Great Harbor Island, or Great Harbor Cay, where we're at, in North Berries. This was built back in the 60s and 70s. This was the whole island was being developed as a hangout for the rich and famous. This was back in the days of Dean Martin, the Rat Pack, and those guys, Frank Sinatra. They have this place, and then there's a hotel that's in ruins, and their old vacation house that we'll get to check out as well while we're here.
This used to be a room. What bridge?
Bridge over there. This would be.
We have to be on an island? If we have to be on an island?
We were walking along the road, and just a lady saw us walking. It started to rain, and she said, "Where are you going?" I said, "We're trying to get these kids to the beach. Jump in. Come on. I'll give you a ride." She brought us down here to a place that has a little bit of shelter if we need it. So,
Very kind.
Still a very nice community here.
We are the only ones here on the beach. The sand is like even untouched. There's no markings except for
Ours.
those kids and us, and every villa, beach club, they're all closed. Next week, we continue to explore the Berry Islands, move south, and finally repair and address our broken generator.